Hey everyone, today I'm going to go over my top omeprazole alternatives. So omeprazole is the most commonly prescribed PPI across the United States. There are almost 13 million people who are using it. It's in fact the most commonly prescribed PPI across 23 countries. Now, despite that, it does have some side effects, both short and long term, that I don't really appreciate. And I don't like the idea of being completely reliant on a prescription medication to help regulate something in my system that is supposed to be naturally regulated. So I would prefer alternatives that help boost and support that regulation in an equally efficacious manner, but one that is more natural and one upon which I am much less dependent. So I'm going to start here with Terra Health. Now, Terra Health Essentials has a heartburn relief kit. You can purchase these two products separately, but they do come together in the most successful form, as one is designed for that sort of acute symptom relief and the other is designed for long-term symptom management. So obviously taking both concurrently is likely to give you the best results. So these are fast acting, or so they say, right? And it helps to rebuild the lining with a targeted solution. When you look at the two products here, you'll see that the acid relief is the one with the soothing botanicals, and that's there to offer that instant relief they talked about. So as soon as you notice symptoms, this capsule can help. Now the reflux inhibitor is there to give you targeted relief right from the source. And that means something that helps you rebuild the lining and control the acid production in your stomach. Now you can, as I said, buy these separately, but together is how they are designed to be taken. This is designed to serve as a natural alternative to a prescription PPI, which means if you don't want to take omeprazole anymore, you can transition to Terra Health Essentials as a natural alternative. So one-time purchases will be significantly more expensive. You're looking at $99, but if you subscribe, it saves you $46 long term. So you get different kits. You can pay for one kit at a time, 2 kits, or 3 kits at a time, and then change the delivery. The ingredient list is something I'm really attracted to. As you can see here, I can say almost all of these. Obviously, I can say these, but this microcrystalline cellulose, that's pretty common, silicone dioxide, that's glass. We use that for, I think, microchips and glass, but it's also used as a food stabilizer. So it is likely designed to prevent the caking and the chalkiness that you would get with other pills. And then, of course, the capsule shell, the other forms of cellulose, and then magnesium. That's pretty common. Now, these are the key ingredients, though, that truly matter. So you have this lemon balm extract, aloe vera extract, licorice extract, chamomile, and slippery elm extract. I like all of these. I know what these are. I use these in other applications and other forms all the time. Aloe vera extract. Obviously, anyone who's suffered from reflux knows that aloe syrup and pure aloe vera juice can be very helpful. It has soothing properties that regulate the pH of your stomach and help keep inflammation to a minimum. So if you have inflammation or any type of damage from the reflux, these will be very helpful in treating that inflammation, bringing it back down and keeping things regulated. Obviously, you have the same benefits from the licorice, the lemon balm, the chamomile, there to help with the nausea and other symptoms. And then, of course, my favorite ingredient in all of this, slippery elm. So slippery elm creates a sort of coating around your throat. They make it in a lot of teas and other products, particularly for people who talk a lot or who sing a lot, yell at their kids a lot, what have you. So this is a really good alternative to omeprazole if you want to get off omeprazole and you still want something that you take regularly. You will have to take it every day is how they recommend it. And the more you stick to that regular usage, the better off you will be. As you can see, they want you to take 2 of these acid reflux capsules daily. But if you are still using omeprazole, you would only use 1. And then once you stop taking omeprazole, you would use 2 of the capsules, the acid reflux capsules daily, and then the reflux inhibitor capsules before your heaviest meal. Now, another top option is Reflux Gourmet. I really like them. They use a lot of science to back up the key ingredients in this product. So you have two main products, and these are the gels and the gums. So we're looking here at the gels. They have different flavors and of course the travel size flavor. And these are designed to be consumed after meals or before bedtime or just as an on needed or as needed basis. So you look here and you'll see that some of the main ingredients are a unique alginate blend. So there are, grapefruit seed extract and dextrose, so some sort of sugar helping with flavor. But the main thing here is this proprietary alginate complex. So alginate is a plant-based product. It comes from algae. There are several studies out there that have used alginate therapy as a treatment option for reflux, for all manner of related conditions. And it is just as useful with the same level of outcome and satisfaction as compared to omeprazole. So I really like that it is safe, it is unique. It has some overlapping ingredients to what you get with Terra Health, but it's also a gel, and it comes with this gum as well. So you can choose the gum and you chew that as needed or as directed. And the key ingredients are very similar. You have the same type of proprietary blend here. You have ginger root powder, celery, seed extract, aloe vera, a lot of the same common ingredients that help you with reflux. And the science behind the alginate is really, really great. It creates a sort of raft, a gel-like raft, much the way that aloe creates a gel or a viscosity solution there. And that raft sits on top of the stomach acid, and it creates a block. So your stomach might struggle, you might still have digestive issues, but that proprietary product will help create that blockage point so that things don't make their way back up into your esophagus. And you can see here that it creates that physical barrier. It helps create that gelatinous barrier so you don't have to contend with a lot of issues from your symptoms. You can watch how it's rising right now and look at that. We don't have any issues that are getting through. So this helps to prevent the cause rather than treat the symptoms. Now, it does help treat the symptoms as well. You have a lot of the ingredients like aloe vera that provide treatment for anti-inflammation and of course stomach acid pH balance. So that's a really great solution in my mind. And I prefer the fact that it's not a long-term alternative. It's something you can use to help treat symptoms as they arise, or something you can rely on regularly depending on your needs. Then over here, I'm going to go to Soothe Naturals. So Soothe Naturals has the Stomach Soothe Tea and this smoothie kit. You can also buy them together. So I'm going to focus here on this as it is their main product. Now this is a powder. So here you have the gum and you have the gel. Here you have the pills that you swallow. Here you have, I'll admit, a powder that's somewhat akin to a protein powder shake, only much like a protein powder shake that you left in your protein bottle overnight. It gets very thick very quickly. So you have to mix it up and drink it quickly. And you don't want to water it down. Their instructions say don't water it down. It should be thick. The instructions don't say it should be unappealingly thick, but let's call it like it is. So I like that this is a raw herbal blend. So you can see here that they have a lot of key ingredients. Slippery elm, we already talked about. Papaya does similar things. Green banana is good for neutralizing pH in your stomach acid. Whole apple as well will help with your stomach acid production. So making sure that that's really well balanced. I use arrowroot powder as an alternative to a lot of thickening agents as well. I really like these ingredients. To me, it seems much more like a mix between a health smoothie and a fruit smoothie that you would take in the morning. So it doesn't have anti-caking agents like you have over here with Terra Health, and it has nothing but natural flavors. So this is designed to be taken right away. It does have a somewhat thick flavor, but the ingredients are natural, very simple. This is all that you have. There aren't other things. You're not going to see odd sugar additives and odd cellulose additives, simply because of how it's designed. So it does work more as a preventative measure. So this is something that's going to soothe your overall health long term because it boosts your digestive enzymes. It helps you not only treat things like inflammation in the esophagus and in the stomach lining through things like the slippery elm, but it helps boost your digestion, and that helps to prevent things like acid reflux or indigestion. So this is designed for long-term gut health, and I see it more as something you can use in conjunction with the Reflux Gourmet or the Terra Health, depending on your needs. And finally, I'm going to throw in Now Foods Acid Relief with Enzymes. This is very similarly designed as a preventative measure, so something that you take as part of your daily routine. So it has a proprietary blend of ingredients without all of these artificial colors, or it says without aspartame, sucralose, or saccharin. Now, obviously, all three of those can cause digestive issues, but the implication is that it doesn't have sugar, which it definitely does. They all have sugar. Nonetheless, this has a lot of enzymes that are designed to support your gut health long term. This company has been around for a long time. And you can see that this is the unique proprietary blend that they have for enzyme relief. There are things here that might not be as easily recognizable as what you get with the Stomach Soothe or with Reflux Gourmet or even with Terra Health. Still, if you are looking for a preventative measure and you don't mind taking chewable tablets and you already have a routine, this is something to consider. It's not the best option in my mind, simply because they're very reputable, don't get me wrong, but they produce a lot of products. So the more widespread they are, the less specificity they have with each of the items they create, in my opinion. And I don't like that I can't really tell what each of these products are. Still, it is something to consider. So go with Now Foods if you are looking for a preventative measure you can add to your routine already. I would keep Stomach Soothe in the back pocket, so to speak, as something you can use for relief, especially before big meals. Reflux Gourmet, because of the products they have, absolutely consider them. I would keep the gum on hand. I would use the gel regularly. And of course, Terra Health if you are looking to wean yourself off of your current PPI.